was starting to think that you'd let everything slip away from us. But you came. I'm glad. Truly. Welcome to Lumina Square. Or rather, to one of its more curated corners. You can feel it, can't you? That hush before the bidding begins. It's like standing at the edge of a stage before the curtain rises. This extravagant art gallery. All these paintings. These sculptures. They aren't just art, you know. They're secrets framed in gold. I knew you'd appreciate this. You've always had such a sharp eye. Not just for the obvious beauty, but for the hidden strokes, the tension in the shadows. That rare gift to see what others overlook. And that's why I asked you here. Not just for company, though I admit it's part of the charm. However, it's because I trust your instincts, your insight. Like this piece here, Lament in Vermilion. At first glance, a chaotic swirl of reds and blacks. The critics call it an abstract on grief. But do you see that brushwork near the bottom corner? Go on, look closer. Tell me what you see. I knew you'd catch it. That's not just random chaos. That's choreography. Every line's in tension with the next, like threads pulling at a wound. You see more than I even expected. I did my research. Hours of it. The artists, their pseudonyms, their brush habits. But you go beyond that. You feel their fear, their pride, their ghosts. Speaking of ghosts, did you hear the rumor? The one of tonight's pieces, Shadows on Silk. So it was smuggled out of the Ballet Twins Tower. They say the tower's haunted by the people who died and turned to ethereals during a hollow outbreak. That no one enters without losing a piece of their mind or soul. And yet, the painting made it out. Some whisper that a proxy named Vivian retrieved it. If that's true, then it carries more than just pigment and canvas. It carries so much more. Excuse me. If you couldn't tell, I am quite the fan of Lord Vivian. So, this artwork means a lot to me. And I'm willing to bet everything on it. Anything for Lord Vivian. But stories like that I told you, they don't frighten me. I've dealt with monsters, and not just the ethereal kind. Sometimes, the most dangerous ones wear silk gloves and a smile through their teeth. But you aren't like them, which is why I value your time, your mind, your eyes. If you're willing, I'd like to offer you something more than just my gratitude. Compensation for your insights. Consider it a commission of sorts. There's no cap. I spend what I must for quality. Always have. Always will. Surprised? You shouldn't be. Elegance has its price, and I've never been afraid to pay for beauty. Here we are. The private gallery. Only a few are allowed back here. Not because of security, but because some pieces, well, they aren't meant for just any eyes. Shadows on silk. There it is. Do you feel that? They weren't lying. It pulls at you. Not visually, but like a pressure in the chest. Almost like it's looking back. It's exquisite. The composition is brutal. Each figure stretched, distorted. Like a memory, unraveling. But look at the strokes in the background. Here. Right there. See that faint curve? That's not paint. That's a seal. I thought it was a motif at first, but no. That's a containment glyph. Very old. Whoever painted this wasn't just an artist. They were a summoner, or something worse. A summoner? Are you unfamiliar with the term? A summoner back in the day was someone who was believed to summon etheric matter. It was believed that etheric matter could be contained into anything if given this sigil. Do you see the aura around the left figure? Yes. Yes, exactly. The outline that is shifting. It's reacting to your gaze. It looks like it likes you. Or maybe it's just hungry. I'm just joking. There's no secret ethereal that lives in this piece. I just wanted to joke around, see what your reaction would be like. I knew you were special, but this confirms it. It's not just your eye for detail. It's your presence. And all jokes aside, the things that haunt this painting recognize something in you. And I intend to find out what. You've seen something others haven't you? Not just in this painting, but in general. You carry echoes. I have known proxies who touched the edge of reality and never came back the same. But you seem anchored, stronger for it. That's rare and beautiful. This one, sir. I'll buy it. Of course I will. No matter the price. You see, for artwork like this, I don't need to bid. They know exactly who I am. I told you, when I want something, I get it. But I'm not just collecting art tonight. I want to understand the forces behind these pieces and the people like you who can read them. Have you ever thought about working with someone like me? Not as a consultant, not as a hired expert, but as a partner. You have the gift, and I have the means. Together, we could uncover so much more than just aesthetics. We could peel back the layers, see what lies beneath the canvas, under the ether. Do you hear it? That low pulse. It's not in the room. It's not in your ears. It's in your spine. You don't have to hide your fear. Even the most fearless warriors I know flinch when faced with the unknown. But you haven't looked away once. You're still here. Still watching. Would you like to know something strange? Well, when I first read about this painting, I dreamed about it 3 nights in a row. Each time I was in the tower, alone, and I can feel something watching me from behind the canvas. I don't believe in ghosts. Not exactly. But I do believe in imprints. Emotions so powerful, they get trapped, pressed into fabric and oil and wood. And I think this painting remembers its maker. And maybe it remembers you. Do you think I wouldn't notice? I know exactly who you are. You are this painting's master. And you see the eyes in the painting? They move. Just slightly. But no, I'm sure of it. You see the girl in the far left corner? Yes, everyone sees her as unfinished. But you noticed her hand. That isn't her hand. It's someone else's, reaching through. You were meant to come here with me. I don't say that often. In fact, I rarely believe in fate. But this feels different. When I said I've dealt with monsters, I didn't mean creatures born from the ether. There was a man once, charming, polished, intelligent. He called himself a collector too. But what he collected were souls. Not literally, no. But in the way he broke people down, piece by piece, until there was nothing left of them but regret. He almost took something from me. Something vital. And ever since, I've made it my business to know people's intentions. which is why I know you're nothing like him. Here. This. It's yours. It's not a bribe. It's recognition for your insight. You deserve to have your painting returned back to you. It's your truth, after all. If you stay with me, if you decide to work with me, this will only be the beginning. There are other paintings like this, other relics like yours, each carrying echoes from the past. Some benign, some hungry. You can say I'm assembling something. A circle of people with discernment. Not just collectors or curators, but understanders. And I would like you to work with me and my partner. Here, maybe this might ring a bell. You see that card? And that coin? Do you recognize the bird? I'm sure you do. You are talking to a member of Mockingbird. And I want you at the center. Do you feel it as you hold your painting in your hands? Your artwork is satisfied. For now. Come, let's step out of this room. We've danced with enough ghosts for one evening. And besides, there's a sculpture I want to show you next. Its creator went mad during the carving. Naturally, I want to own it. Tell me more about what you saw during the collapse of the Ballet Twins Tower, and I'll tell you the story of Mockingbird. The real Mockingbird. Trust me, it's much darker than the auction house or any rumors would like to admit.